Hey everyone, Dan here. Welcome to the next episode of Growing a $100 Account. I hope you're enjoying the series. A couple of things to keep in mind. One, these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your own decisions based on that. And this is a series, and I hope that you're enjoying it that way. That said, if you want to watch things out of order or hop around, I understand. You should definitely do whatever you think is best. Also, these are probably often good candidates for speeding up to 2x on YouTube or 1.5x or what have you, but we do just watch the market in real time for a lot of the video. So if you want to kind of get through that or just slow it back down when you see something about to happen, that might make a lot of sense for these videos. All right, be sure to like and subscribe and enjoy. All right, folks, so I need to update you on what's been going on here. I recorded the closeout of today and the stocks that I was choosing to purchase and why, and for some reason that video file was completely corrupted, and so I'm going to do my best to sort of walk through the decisions that I made and why, and this will probably be a much shorter video because we don't have to sit and watch the market in real time. But basically what I talked about was I had closed out some orders earlier today. Basically, I closed out WISA for a loss and then had picked up ZEV, which I had averaged down to $10 and then was able to sell at $10.45, so that helped a bit. And then I sold AMC as well, which I had bought the other day at $33.64 and was able to sell today at $35.77. If I want to walk through those decisions really quick, I can sort of tell you what I was looking at and why I decided to make those moves. So AMC was around the $35 mark. So I saw it coming down here, obviously, and then it was having a really hard time holding this zone here. And so when I decided to come in and hit the sell 35.77, we were right about here, where 35.77. So, I feel pretty good about that. To me, it was just looking like it was not going to turn out well. You can look at the MACD at that time. It had come up to the baseline, and then the bullish momentum was just waning. And on the RSI side of things, it had come up to the midline and was just kind of struggling there, it seemed to me. So I decided it was a good place to lock in profits, and that kind of turned out to be pretty accurate. Now on the other side of things, is this giving me the time at all? Oh, nice, yeah. Okay, yeah, so you see it was very early in the day there when I cut that loose. So on the other side of things, so ZEV felt very risky today, to be honest. I was trying to claw back the losses from WISA. AMC definitely helped with that, but ZEV was actually coming up, and it was coming up on this news, like I had mentioned, of this $850 million deal, and the entire market cap of ZEV is less than that. So to me, it seemed like really meaningful news, and I think ZEV probably has more to be seen here. So I kind of felt unfortunate that I didn't feel that I could hold it overnight, because I just needed to reverse the losses that have occurred the last couple of days. COS and Epizyme and WISA, those three back-to-back kind of were taking their toll, and so I just needed to get a win. So I came and I averaged down Epizyme down to $10, and I did that because I saw this movement down here, and I saw it establishing along this 966 level, which had previous resistance that had turned to support a couple of times, and I thought, okay, this could be a really strong zone, so I'm going to take the risk. So I was leveraged up very high. It was $70 of my $100 account, so almost 70% of my account was in this ticker. Another reason why I felt like I had to close it out today. The saddest part about that is it just leaves me with no day trades until Friday, so I'm going to have to deal with this overnight situation every single night for the next couple. But anyway, I then saw it coming up, and I think I sold it right around this area here when this sort of like action was happening, and it came down and it triggered. I had a take profit set at 11.50 and simultaneously a stop loss set at 10.45, and unfortunately it just dipped down to hit the 10.45 before it made its run up, and it would have caught obviously that 11.50 right around here before market close. But like I said, I at that point I felt that I couldn't risk it because at certain points today I was dipping under $100, which would mean that my account would be red, and I've just been trading it for a week, and that would be fine, but you can't keep overextending your risk at a certain point. So that's why I decided to do that. So definitely feel better about the catch on AMC than I do about ZEV. But I'm going to keep an eye on ZEV because I think the coming days, like I said, might have a lot more meat on the bone, because to me that news is actual news. Now, I then went through earnings whispers and was looking for good earnings for tomorrow, and I just couldn't find any. I couldn't find any that fit my criteria of having really good expected growth numbers and that were going to be profitable, at least from an EPS perspective, and then that had decent volume of like at least 1.5 million. And so then I switched to looking for tickers that had earnings after close today. And what I found there, through obviously some trial and error, was LPRO, Lending Pro. Is that what it is? I could have totally just made that up. It's a lending company, right? I don't know if it's actually meant to be. But anyway, LPRO fit the bill. And, but the thing was it was going to be after hours instead of pre-market tomorrow. But I said, okay, let's sort of take a risk. So I could only grab one because it was 36, and I, didn't want to have more than 50% of my account in any single ticker. And so far that's going my way. We see they are up over 13%. Now we'll see what happens in the pre-market tomorrow. I can't do anything until tomorrow because of the day trade situation. And then the other one that I took was PAAS, which is a silver mining company maybe, or something like that. Now they have gone through, I think that they had their call, and I think everything's out the door at 5:05 today. So they're not moving that much. I picked them up at 25.18, right, 25.50 right now. So not much there, so I'm hoping that they don't kind of screw the pooch on this one. But really happy so far, as you would imagine, with LPRO. But those are the only two that I have, which means I have some cash sitting overnight, about $40. That will be, immediately available tomorrow morning, though I doubt that I would take a trade tomorrow morning just because I don't want to hold something all day and through the overnight. So probably what's going to happen is I'll make a video either at open or in the midday tomorrow and go through offloading LPRO and PAAS, or or I will just come in late in the day tomorrow and set my purchases for holding overnight from Wednesday night to Thursday night at that point. So that's what you can expect tomorrow. And if something happens and for some reason I can't catch the sells tomorrow, or they're like too spread out or something, then I'll just sort of like make the video in the afternoon and talk about basically how I did here, when I sold them and why, and then go through and do the research and figure out what trades I want to hold overnight Wednesday into Thursday. But yeah, sorry that we missed the real-time stuff today. I tried to recover the file and I just couldn't. It's not workable. So it goes. But maybe you like this kind of a setup better, that I just kind of do it and you don't have to watch the stuff in real time. But I guess you could let me know in the comments, what your thoughts are on that. I thought there'd be value to folks watching in real time, but maybe even a mix. Sometimes do the real time, sometimes just do a recap so that the videos are much shorter. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, well, I hope you had a good trading day, and we'll see how these turn out tomorrow. But right now, if you want to see how the day is ending, I'm up almost 10% from a week ago when I made my first trades on this account, because obviously we started at $100. So up almost 10%. Over the course of a week, and I'm hoping that tomorrow we get sort of like squarely into the double digits in terms of percentage gain up. All right, have a good evening, and I will see you in the next video.